Another slap in the face of the executive as the appellate bench refused to set aside a ruling ordering the government to arrest Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir, a situation that is likely to worsen the relationship between Khartoum and Nairobi. The appeal court said that it could not reverse the ruling made by High Court Judge Nicholas Ombija, directing Professor Muigai and Internal Security Minister to arrest President Bashir if he sets foot in Kenya. Court of Appeal Judge Justice Emmanuel Okubasu said, in part, "We are not convinced the reasons given by the Deputy Solicitor General are sufficient to grant a stay. The application for interim stay is refused." This ruling effectively means that al-Bashir is still persona non grata until the appeal is heard in full and determined. High Court Judge Justice Ombija issued the warrant of arrest against the Sudanese leader following an application by the Internal Commission of Juries last month. President Bashir responded by giving Kenya 2 weeks to have the ruling overturned, or he would impose sanctions on Nairobi, including expelling the country's envoy to Khartoum, cutting trade links with Kenya, stopping flights to Kenya from going over Sudanese airspace. But immediately the government, through Foreign Affairs Minister Moses Wetangula, scrambled to contain the situation.
That is a ruling incapable of obedience. And I say that, and I say it again, because the Vienna Conventions on Immunity of States and Heads of State emboldens this country not to harass, intimidate, or arrest presidents of other countries.
But Chief Justice Willy Mutunga blasted the government for criticizing the ruling, insisting the new constitution had to be obeyed to the letter. The Sudan president is wanted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes, genocide and crimes against humanity committed in Darfur. Kenya is keen to keep its friends in the region at a time when its troops are fighting in neighboring Somalia. But many analysts also see this showdown between government and courts as a test of whether the judiciary will be able to maintain its independence and shake off decades of political interference. Today's decision is only a temporary measure by the court ahead of the main hearing, but it is a major setback for the government that has been desperately trying to make peace with Khartoum. Pamela Sige, NTV, Nairobi.